Hello again, everybody. Mikey and Sue's here with ChattyBloggerMS channel. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully, Gorilla later on here in about 2.5 hours is going to have his Twilight Zone. I think he left off season 2. It's episodes 9, 10, 11, and 12, I believe, if he's going to do that tonight. So we'll see what happens with that. So I call this random news stream number 1. I might do this every once in a while when there's a breaking news event or something happens. And if we want to discuss a few other things going on in the world. Well, first of all, we just found out that they turned off his life support. So now officially, at the age of 74, Ace Frehley, formerly the bass guitarist of the group Kiss from the 70s and on, has died at the age of 74. Wow. So apparently back on September 25th, he had a fall of some sort and it affected his, on his head and it affected his brain. So I'm guessing, brain aneurysm followed by, some semi-comatose or whatever. So he was, according to sources, he was on life support. So the family decided to finally turn it off. And so he died this earlier today. What a great loss. So all you've got now left from the original band is Paul Staley, Gene Simmons, and Peter Criss. That's it. All three of those guys. Now, if I know Gene Simmons' mindset, despite how demented he is, I don't think they're going to continue Kiss anymore after Ace is gone. Ace was I think Ace was their heart and soul, especially when it came to his guitar playing. And the unorthodox, I'm quoting my wife here, the unorthodox way that he played it, which is in the Guinness Book of World Records. So yeah, no, I don't think the band should continue anymore after he's dead. No, I wouldn't. So there you go, folks. Ace is gone. Yeah, he was the silver one, with the silver paint and all that stuff on his face and everything else. They called him the silverback guitarist. Yeah, silver where he was, silver spandex and all that stuff he was wearing. Yeah, I remember that very well. Yeah, so Ace is gone. Another one, another great legend, and another musician gone. And right now, we know that a couple of other musicians. Now, first of all, I'm going to mention Bruce because Bruce Willis, not only is he an actor, but he did play in music. He did play music. And he did make a song or two. I think one of his songs is a one-hit wonder. But Bruce is not doing well. We all know that. He's into full dementia. And he's probably going to die eventually. And then and then Phil Collins, of course, he's got a form of Parkinson's, and I know he's not doing well himself. So Phil Collins is on the way to join heaven and God, along with Bruce. And Michael J. Fox has always been suffering. He seems to have controlled some of it, but I think he's going to eventually die too, according to his wife Tracy, who said he's not doing well. So that's another celebrity that'll probably join the ranks eventually. And in the sporting world, I'm going to take a look here and see. I believe it's game 4. I'm going to take a look here at ESPN, see what we're seeing here. Okay. Okay, so it's game 3 of the Dodgers on the NFL circuit tonight. It's Pittsburgh Steelers at 4-1. So they look like they're doing well again. They're going up against the Cincinnati Bengals in their place at 2-4. So that's tonight later on at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Thursday on Prime Video, Amazon Prime. Okay. Okay, so right now we're in the bottom of the fifth of Game 3 of the NLCS, Milwaukee against the Dodgers in their place, and it's tied at 1. And then at 8:33 p.m. Eastern, down there or over there in Seattle, up there in Seattle, Toronto against Seattle for Game 4. That one is now 2-1 Seattle after that 13-4 beating that the Mariners took last night. So there's that. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep that up because I want to keep track of the baseball games. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything. The only other thing I remember was Madagascar had its coup. So right now the government there in Africa is run by the military junta, and I know that's still going on. And then there's a ceasefire. Apparently, they're exchanging prisoners from Gaza Strip over to Israel. And Trump card has billed Canada over 1,000% on their tariffs and on their products. So that will raise some eyebrows. I'm not a big news guy, so I do this randomness because I like to talk. And to you folks, to you wonderful new family of subscribers, we only have 23, 24, something like that, which is fine. We're just going to be a very small channel. But we'll have it with some of the best people that we know, that we've known over the last, well, for me, it's almost 20 years. But for Suzanne and I, it's, the last 8 years that we've known people. So, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, so keep an eye out for Gorilla tonight. And then tomorrow he's got his Walton stream. And then keep an eye out for Charlotte this weekend. She'll have her 2 usual streams, both on Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 1:05 p.m. Pacific, 4:05 p.m. Eastern. And Gorilla will have probably hopefully his Twilight Zone tonight and his Waltons tomorrow, usually around the same time, 10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock his time Central. And then if Chance Bartels gets a hold of me for Saturday afternoon, I may or may not join this time. I'm just kind of tired. If you can hear my voice, I'm kind of under the weather, and I've been sleeping a lot lately, which I really need it because because I've been up way too late sometimes. But that's okay. My brother Jason from Michigan, that's okay. I loved your stream. I'm glad I was there. Glad I was there for you, Gorilla, for your full stream on this past Tuesday. So awesome. So awesome. Ooh. And I'm glad I did the stream on Wednesday. Thank you to the people that came by Wednesday night. It was just kind of, I'm awake, damn it. That's a new thing too. So there's a couple of, it'll be like little webcams and live streams like this with different names. I'm awake, damn it, too. That's what that was. I'm awake, damn it, 1. I'll have to change the look of the title of that one. And this is just a random news stream, number 1. Probably one of the first of many. If there's like major breaking news, that'll probably what I do is just come up here on the stream and talk for a few minutes, let you know what's happening. Any major news events, sports, anything like that. But usually, as I said, Suzanne and I, we don't follow news anymore on the TV. No, there's no connection. We don't do that. If we do pick up on events, it's usually through online, through Facebook or through YouTube, just those 2 sources. That's usually what we go by. Yeah, so there's that. So Nobody dropping by yet. Probably some people still working. Well, let's see. It's 7:40 in the PM right now here in the East Coast. We've got 52 degrees outside Fahrenheit and clear. So we are officially into fall right now. So eventually we'll get into winter. The winter solstice is coming up December, I believe. Yeah. So we'll get into that pretty soon. Right now, we're still trying to get through October. Um, we got 15 more days left until Halloween, which is on a Friday this year. That's when we get paid, which is ironic. Um, what else is happening? Oh, and of course the powers that be, what they call Dollarama, Dollar Tree. Yeah, they're all starting to advertise and put on. They've already put them on the shelves after October 1st. The winter items and the Christmas items already. Yeah, they do that every 2 months. Yeah. So when it reaches November 1st, they'll start putting out the New Year's Eve stuff, right, and so on. So you just go from there. It's hilarious. I used to work for Dollar Tree. Yeah, back in the day. I was there for over 6 months back in Scottsdale, Arizona, when they started to put them down there. Yeah, they're pretty popular. They're nice little stores that you can go in, get your last minute items, for the holidays or for other means, cheap items which are actually pretty good if you know, need something for like your lunches when you go to work and things like that. They're nice little accessories, I call them. Yeah, it's a nice little accessory store. I'm glad I worked for those guys, at least for the time I did. Yeah, I was doing that before I officially retired at the age of 52. I worked for Dollar Tree part time, and then I worked for Safeway full time. So, yeah, that was interesting. It was worth it. I got a lot of experience around stores and things. I have worked in retail too before, so I was very familiar with everything that was going on. Yeah, and of course, I did predict that my own Safeway store would close in 2 years, even with my limited business knowledge and business practices. My dad didn't believe me. He'd believe me after it happened. He said, "Oh my gosh, Mikey," or Michael. He says, "Oh my gosh, Michael, you're right. It did close." And I said, "You questioned your son, Dad? Come on. I know the trends. I know what happens when you have business entities that want to take over another entity, which is union, but they, who in this case Albertsons was non-union, and they get the majority of the shares. Stores are on the chop block, and our store, which was in competition to some degree with the Albertsons that we were at when we were living there, Suzanne and I, in the area, gone. And guess who's still there? Albertsons, non-union, paying what they feel like they want to pay to their employees, which is pittance, which is bullshit. But hey, it happens. It happens in business every single day. And this crap that Trump card is playing against China, oh, it's just for past indiscrepancies or past discrepancies, and trying to invade Taiwan, and you got the U.S. naval, the whole naval Seventh Fleet. People are out there waiting for them to make a mistake. Yeah, so that's what they do. They set tariffs, and I thought I was dreaming when I saw that the tariffs are at least 1,000% against all the products that come from China to the United States and so on. I thought I was dreaming. No, it's real. It's real. The dictator is taking another swipe at the world. Not to mention, he is a businessman, but a very shrewd, cruel, and nasty businessman at most. And don't even get me started on the asshole businessman who's trying to run Canada right now. Carnival Clown Carney, I call him for short. Yeah. Well, no more about that. He's just destroying the country. He doesn't care. Does he care? No. He's going to retire eventually. If Pierre Poilievre does get in, and of course I'm going to vote for him, yeah, it'll probably be too little too late. We'll see. Enough about politics there. That's the other news thing going on. So, yeah, so just talk about random stuff right here. Rest in peace, Ace Frehley. We knew you well. Great guitar play. Wonderful musician. He did donate to charities too. He was very. I think Ace was a very humble and quiet man. Didn't say much. He didn't have to. He said a lot with his guitar playing. And like we said, he's got a Guinness Book of World Records way for how he played, which was very unusual. So there you go. Well, it looks like we don't have anybody here. This is interesting.
Sorry, I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, no, honey, not you. We just don't have anybody else in the chat. So all our other subscribers must be working. Yeah, I only use these streams on subscribers only mode now. And I just talked to my friend Mike Seha, my Swedish brother. He didn't even recognize me, and he turned off his chat. So I was like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Mike Seha has his own agenda. He's got stuff going on now too. So he's talking from Sweden about different things. I guess, when you have a channel that goes away and it disappears from YouTube, it does affect a lot of people. And they assume you're gone, They assume that you disappeared and that's it, Then they go on to their own things that they do. Their own streams, their own kind of things they want to do, and that's fine, Probably better off, letting them think that you're gone, because most of them, were there just to try to help you, but it took just one person, to disrupt our lives, even for that brief moment, to have us get rid of our channel that we worked on. The streaming was all right. That was less than 3 years on that, so that was okay. But the rest of it, the other 5 years I spent to build that channel up, 8 total years that I've spent with this beautiful, wonderful partner of mine, and it's gone. So now we have to restart all over again. So there's that too. And I have to say that lately, since I turned 60, I'm getting a little more cynical. I really am. So I need my wife every once in a while to calm me down, allow me to rest, try to sleep. I got a lot of sleep today. Yeah, I did. We had breakfast around 10:30 this morning. I just woke up and it was around 6:30. So, yeah, about 8 hours. Yeah. But I needed it. I did need it. I was burned out. I was tired. Yeah, you get more tired as you get older. Suzanne's not looking forward to that. I'm telling you. Yeah, you do get used to it, but no, they say you get used to it. I don't. I don't get used to it. I get tired a lot. Well, I hope that Larry's doing okay. I haven't heard from my brother in a while. But if he does come on tonight over Gorilla, I'm definitely there. Sorry, Gorilla. My brother Larry, I've known for longer. We love you, Gorilla. You know that. But, Larry is priority one if he does do a stream. So hopefully he will. Like I said, either today, tomorrow, whenever. I want to be there for him. Let's see what else is going on. Right, so like I said, Walton's tomorrow. Our new adopted niece Charlotte doing her 2 shows Saturday and Sunday afternoon. Chance hopefully doing his pre-Halloween show on Saturday night, 5:35 p.m. Eastern time. By the way, is when that starts. And then of course Cinema Sunday. Gorilla wants to do Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors. He didn't get a chance to do it last Sunday, so he hopes to do it this Sunday. That'll be fine. So, my wife is bringing dinner. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. 2 drinks. Yeah. Oh, could you grab the ketchup for me too, please? Thank you. Oh, I should have reminded you, sweetheart. I'm sorry. My wife creates these pasta dishes, and today she's got a form of pasta. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. She's got a form of pasta with ketchup. Oh, yeah. These big ass bed bugs. So much problems. Yeah. So she's got meatballs with some fresh pasta. So that she just made. So I got a nice dinner. I can watch the Toronto Blue Jays try to tie the series against Seattle tonight, and I think they will. So that'd be nice. As far as the Brewers go, it looks like they could. Maybe they have the same momentum. But then again, as I told you, this is what the Elite do. They want these series to go at least a full 7 games. So you may think I'm a conspiracy theorist. You may think of anything else of me in that regard. I don't give a shit. I know what I see. And I've been doing this a lot longer than any of you. Following sports and following trends. And I can see what happens when they're trying to break the trend, and then the elites have to get things back in order and go, oh, no, you don't. Mm-mm. We want a full 7 series, 7-game series so we can make money. Yeah. That's what it's all about with the elite and the eyes and what they call the globalist. That's what that's what our friend Bill calls that, the globalist. Yeah. So they're all the same. Just saying. Last time I checked, I'm still mentally sound, so don't think I'm a nut. If you do, fine. You're allowed to think whatever you want. I don't give a shit. I'm cool. I know what I know. So anyway, well, it looks like nobody's except for my beautiful wife who's watching. So that's pretty much it, I guess. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign out. I'll pray for everybody I'll pray for every one of our subscriber family members we have that we retrieved, all 23 of you. So know that this stream is dedicated to all of you out there. You know who you are. We love you guys and gals. Definitely close to everybody that we want to be close to. Scott, who's Suzanne's best friend. We're there for you, buddy, and your family. And Larry, my best friend, who I've known for 50 years. I'm there for you, buddy, and all your families. So as for me, remember, you never know where you'll spot me next. Another stream panel or doing this again if I feel bored and I want to do something just to get news out there to you folks whenever possible. So keep an eye out. We have a total of 530 videos that we did over the course of these 19 years through 3 different channels. Now, some content is still questionable because of the badass 16-year-old computer I had before. But, I consider those treasures. and little hidden nuggets there, and they're kind of cool because you can see how far Suzanne and I have progressed since then, and we have better computers now, knock on wood, and by the grace of God. So yeah, it's a good thing there. So for all the prayers to everybody we know, of the subscribers to the channel, the family members we know, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, Amen. Um, and of course, leave everything in God's hands from Suzanne. Always be yourself from Larry. You've already heard my meme. And now the aisle's closed from Gene Siskel. And I'm trying to shorten the outro a little bit for you folks so you don't have to wait around for me to say everything. And of course, God bless America. God bless Canada. God bless the rest of Europe. And of course, the United Kingdom, where our best friend Lisa lives happily with her father. And of course, the rest of this world. And we only have one, so make sure you're out there to help provide a nice, safe haven and a beautiful place still for future generations. And of course, peace from Mikey Seuss 4. So, on behalf of myself, my beautiful wife Suzanne, and our beautiful cats, Deja Vu and Moon Pie, take care, everyone. We love you, and you know, have fun out there. Be safe, of course. It's a crazy ass world. A lot of people want to hurt you. A lot of people want to steal from you. A lot of people want to take you away from other people. So be yourself and just take care of everything, and God will provide. He always does. All right, so take care, everyone. God bless, and we'll see you on the next stream.